It's that time again. Microsoft has rolled out another major update for Windows 11. Ever since its launch in 2021, Windows 11 has followed a steady rhythm. We usually see a big feature update every year in the second half. These updates often introduce new design tweaks, productivity tools, or improvements for gamers and creators. But this year in 2025, something very unusual has happened. With Windows 11 version 25H2, Microsoft has delivered an update that feels, well, kind of boring. And here's why. There are no major new features included at launch. Yes, that's right. If you were hoping for flashy new tools, a redesigned interface, or game-changing AI features, you might be disappointed. But before you dismiss this update completely, let's break down what's really going on. Because under the surface, there's more to this story. What exactly is an enablement package? Windows 11 version 25H2 is what Microsoft calls an enablement package. In simple terms, it's not a full rebuild of the operating system. Instead, it's a small switch that unlocks features already hidden in your system's code. Here's how it works. Every month, Microsoft sends cumulative updates that quietly add new features in the background. But those features stay disabled until the enablement package flips them on. That way, your PC doesn't need a massive download or installation. It just enables features already waiting under the hood. The benefit? Updates are faster, more stable, and easier to roll back if something goes wrong. The downside? Sometimes, like with 25H2, there aren't any big features to unlock on day one. So right now, the only noticeable change is your version number. Oh, and if you're upgrading from 24H2, you get 1 extra year of official support from Microsoft. That's about it. Features being removed. Here's where things get even stranger. Instead of adding new features, Microsoft has actually been removing old ones in this release. PowerShell 2.0, gone. This command line tool was ancient, insecure, and long replaced by newer PowerShell versions. YMIC, Windows Management Instrumentation command line, also gone. IT professionals used it for decades, but modern management tools have replaced it. For regular users, these removals won't change much. But for IT departments and advanced users, it's a reminder that Microsoft is cleaning house, trimming outdated code rather than giving us shiny new toys. The only other new addition is for enterprise customers. Admins can now block certain pre-installed Microsoft Store apps using group policy. Not exciting for most home users, but useful in business settings. The real upgrades are coming later, so if 25H2 feels boring now, why should you care? Because Microsoft has a bunch of new features in development, and they'll eventually arrive on both 24H2 and 25H2 devices. Let's dive into them. A redesigned Start menu. The Start menu has been one of the most controversial parts of Windows 11. Since launch, users have complained about the clunky Recommended section taking up space instead of showing their apps. Now, Microsoft is finally testing a new Start menu layout. This version makes apps the star of the show. You'll be able to see pinned apps, your full app list, and even choose between different views. A grid layout for a cleaner, modern look. A list view for those who prefer old-school navigation, and even automatic app grouping, which sorts apps into folders like productivity, entertainment, or tools without you lifting a finger. It's a huge quality of life improvement, and one of the most requested changes since Windows 11 launched. Gaming mode for handheld PCs. The rise of handheld gaming PCs, like the Asus ROG Ally X or the Lenovo Legion Go, has exposed a big weakness in Windows. Unlike the Steam Deck, which runs SteamOS, Windows often feels clunky and unoptimized on smaller handheld screens. Microsoft seems to have finally listened. With 25H2 era builds, they're introducing a new handheld gaming experience. Imagine booting straight into the Xbox app as your home screen. No cluttered desktop, no taskbar, no awkward resizing. Just a full-screen console-like experience. From there, you'll be able to tweak quick settings like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or performance modes, all without leaving the game environment. This feature will debut first on the upcoming ROG Xbox Ally Duo, but it's expected to roll out more widely in the months ahead. If it works as promised, this could transform Windows handhelds from awkward mini laptops into true gaming consoles. Webcam upgrades for creators. Another change coming soon is better support for USB webcams. Right now, Windows Studio effects, things like eye contact correction, background blur, and auto framing, only work on built-in laptop webcams. But let's face it, built-in cameras are often low quality. Most streamers, remote workers, or content creators use external USB webcams. With the upcoming update, these pro-level effects will finally work with external cameras too. This brings Windows up to speed with macOS, which has offered similar flexibility for years. For creators and professionals, it's a long overdue but very welcome upgrade. How Windows 11 compares to macOS 26 Tahoe timing is everything. Just as Microsoft ships its boring 25H2 update, Apple is rolling out macOS 26 Tahoe, and it couldn't feel more different. Apple's update includes liquid glass visuals, a sleek glass-like UI effect across the OS and apps, a new app launcher, more modern and customizable, several smaller but polished features that make the OS feel fresh. Even with just a few changes, Apple's updates usually feel impactful and cohesive. By comparison, Windows 25H2 looks flat and uninspired. But here's the irony. Behind the scenes, Microsoft is still pushing exciting features, just not tying them to a single update. They roll out bit by bit throughout the year. It's a different strategy, more stable, less flashy. The bigger question, is this good or bad? For everyday users who see their PC as just a tool, the stability of 25H2 might actually be a relief. No big changes, no new bugs, just a reliable system that works. But for tech enthusiasts, it feels underwhelming. When you hear new version, you expect excitement, not just a new number in settings. It also creates confusion. Because both 24H2 and 25H2 share the same code base, they'll receive the same features in the future. The only difference? Support timelines. That makes it harder for users to track what's truly new and why one version matters more than another. Should you upgrade? If you're already on Windows 11 24H2, upgrading to 25H2 won't change your daily experience at all. No new start menu, no new gaming features, nothing flashy, but you'll get one extra year of support, which could matter in the long run. If you're someone who likes to stay ahead or you just want the peace of mind of longer support, it's worth upgrading. Otherwise, you won't be missing out right now. At least not until Microsoft flips the switch on those hidden features. Final thoughts, Windows 11 version 25H2 may be the most boring update we've seen in years. But don't mistake boring for unimportant. Under the hood, this release sets the stage for bigger updates down the road. From a redesigned start menu to handheld gaming improvements and USB webcam support, the exciting stuff is still coming. For now, though 25H2 is about stability, longevity, and quietly preparing Windows for what's next. So, what do you think? Is Microsoft playing it safe in a good way, or should Windows updates be more exciting like macOS? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.